Okay, well, it's taking forever to load. Oh well. I'm continuing my little series of touring everything. So I guess we'll knock out a couple buildings here on my college campus that I built. It's called Texas Tech. It's not actually Texas Tech. Um, it was originally BYU Idaho. There's actually a building, that white one with that little steeple going up. That's a building similar to one on their campus. But it's just a college campus. It's at the center of like the world that it's existing in. We're gonna start with over here the first building that I ever built on this world. Um, I don't know how I found this spot to build, but this is the first thing I built. It is the college campus's like main academic area. So like any gen ed that is not science. Um, as in this. It's called the Snow Building. There is a snow building at BYU Idaho. It's a music building. So this is not it. This used to look a little different. This foyer used to not be here. And it started here. This was the entryway to the facility. It's gone through a lot. These classrooms are no longer there. Each one of these is a chunk, so it's 15 by 15. And then today, I installed elevators. So I realized going through this that they didn't have any. So fully goes up the 5 floors. Yeah, this is what a classroom in here looks like. This is very old style for me. Very 2016, 2017. So yeah, that's it for that. And then this has a hallway. There are no lights in this because of all the natural lighting. And so this floor is 2, and there's another duplicate set above, and then there's 1 floor above that. Just with the regular type of thing. I think it looks like this. I used a mod for these windows right here. It sucked because you have to place the frame for each window, and then you have to put in the glass. And it just took forever to do. It took a long time. It was a pain in the butt. I think the last time I did a building like that was a long time ago. Just because it's been a lot. I could replace every window like that, but I love how it's like clear. Like there's no bracing. In this building, there are 4 lecture halls. They used to be really ugly, and then they went through renovation like maybe in 2020. I didn't mark when it was completed, but we took 6 classrooms out and built them like this. They all kind of were this type of style. I'd never actually seen a lecture hall before when I redid these. First year of school, I went to BYU, Idaho. We didn't really have lecture halls like this. We had more traditional classrooms. So this one has like it's a long screen, I guess. I used wool and black wool, so it looks like a projector screen. This one's teacher podium is so far back. That's what I thought a lecture hall looked like, because I'd never seen one. And then on floor 3, we have another set. That's what it looks like on the inside. This one kind of looks like the one below. Then the one over here has the same panoramic thing. I accidentally blew something up once. And I kept this as a memorial. Oh, jeez. Again, this floor is identical to the other 2, just we shifted over the lecture hall. I guess this has a baby lecture hall. I didn't know that. I don't think that's anywhere else, though. Does this one have it? Oh, this one does, too! Wow. Okay. I thought there were more classrooms in this facility. Okay, I changed it up. Okay. So I guess we got lots of different styles of things happening. And on the top floor, over here, we have something called the Commons, just a huge area. Never put tables and chairs in here because it took too long to get done. But these are the stairwells, very small. I wanted a sky, like obviously there's a skylight here. I wanted to peer down, but I couldn't use normal blocks because it would only be little, and then using these floating glass things makes it seem a lot bigger than it actually is. So that's why I did that. You see the study rooms. Wow, I don't even know what I even built. So that's grand. It's been a long time since I've been in here. So I guess. Oh no, I remember. I remember thinking that, like, we transitioned to online during COVID in college, and I remember thinking like, oh well, this building and each classroom's a chunk wide. Like it doesn't. They don't need this many anymore. Like a lot of things could just be online. So we're replacing things. This is the restroom. These are the restrooms for the facility. They used to have normal windows that used to go down. These are the restrooms for the entire floor. Not impressive in any way, shape, or form. Honestly, quite embarrassing. I could replace it, but I choose not to. Yeah, that's the academic wing. There's a help desk up here because it is so big in my mind. Some people just need some help. This foyer actually used to be all white, used to be all quartz. It was a little ugly, and I realized a couple months after I designed it that was a little stupid that it was all white when the building was brick and stone. So I took that out and replaced it. So let's do. Well, I'll show you what it looks like from the outside. This is what it looks like from the outside. It's a good sized building. It is fairly large when you think about it. I don't know. It's very industrial looking. So let's talk about the building to our left. This is the student center. It used to look completely different. I'll show you on the inside. That used to be an I for BYU Idaho. See how that T, I literally just changed the wool from blue to red and then took out some of the stuff. There used to be a BYU Idaho I over there. I did some landscaping a long time ago. I littered it up, made it nice and pretty. Here's the Union. It used to not stick out this far. It all used to look like this. That was like not the theme. Yeah, the theme, the architectural theme for the school was this white quartz with this what is this? Cracked stone bricks, and then a blue with the blue frame. And then I went through during renovation and redid the front facade when I redid the building. And then this used to actually come out to here and extend all the way down and across here. But it was literally just a long hallway with a courtyard in the middle, and I was like, that's pointless. So let's go on this side first. So this building used to be everything. But over time I changed it. It used to cut right here. This used to be cut out. And this used to be the testing center for the facility when this campus was BYU Idaho. Because they have a testing center on their campus, and that is just what I grew up with and what I thought of. This is the university store. I don't know how else to explain it besides that it's a university store. There's a little, what do I call it? Employees only. I guess this is a storeroom. Back here, it's nothing special. You can see what part was original to this building and then added on because of the glowstone. That's when I relit the area. So this used to exist beforehand, but I redid it to look like this. And then that used to not be there. This actually used to, all way back in the day before it was expanded upon. This used to be the front of the whole thing. This used to go all the way down, and this was the entrance underneath these. So up here is original to the building. I think it's one of the few things that still is original. That's why it looks like this. It's kind of ugly underneath. These used to be offices under here back in the day. So we go up here, we have little ballrooms. This is what it used to all look like. There's a dance hall here with a little sound booth. There should... What's over here? There should be something over here too. This is a lab. Of what? I don't know. But it exists. And then the other dance hall right here. Much bigger. Didn't really redo the lighting system here. This used to actually be the second floor of the student shop. So, yeah. And then, eventually, this still existed. It stopped here. But this... Okay, we'll go here first. This was an extension. These are ballrooms and the Penthouse Cafe. There's actually like a restaurant in here. Which I think is a cool concept. So just a cute little, I don't know, it's cute. That's where the kitchen's supposed to be. This is ceiling and I don't know. I just thought it was a cute idea to do a little restaurant in a union building. So that's that. And then these are some ballrooms named after states. Here's the Texas State Room. Good size. Here is the California State Room, even bigger. Love the windows. This is very old school design. This is actually one ceiling height taller than what we normally do. And here's the Nevada room. So I think California is the biggest one. You come this way to the eating area. I don't know what it's called. I did this part, I think, when I did this building. But it used to stop right here, and it had this type of window scheme. And this was original as well. So, yeah, I did a cute little floor. But yeah, this was an extension for people to eat at. Because I'd actually gone to BYU, Idaho, and seen that there's more eating. This building has a cafeteria style setup. Obviously, there's nothing in here because I don't know what I'd put. What is this called? Oh, shoot. The Sub Crossroads. Cool. Yeah, this has not been renovated at all. This is what it's always looked like. So that's cool. This is the pass-through to what was the BYU Idaho Center, but is now the Texas Tech. I don't know. It's the Texas Tech something. But it's gone through some renovation. This hallway used to not look the way it does. This ceiling was recently redone, and I didn't do it in the Texas Tech way, that brick and all that. So I wanted to keep it somewhat close to original. Here used to be, I don't remember, used to be something, but here's a market. I actually think this used to be a pool. There used to be a pool here. I don't remember where it went. Oh no, the pool. I don't know. This used to be something, and now it's something different. Here's the market. Here is a hallway out. Because, yeah. Here are study rooms. They're like quiet areas, so I carved out and put these in here. This was way before it became Texas Tech, so these have been here for a while. This is a bowling alley. This is what it's always looked like. It's always looked a little bland. Yeah, these are force fields. That's from a mob. And I imagine that the pins would be there and you just play bowling. I don't know. Here's some restrooms. Here is the HVAC. It used to not look like this. This is very recent. These used to be movie theaters. That's why it looks like this. But I never actually made them look good, so I just tore it out recently, and that's why the floor's dark. Here's the gym. The gym has always been here. This track and basketball court situation has always been there. But recently, I added a fitness center to it. So here's the entrance to the thing. We can go in here. See, here's the check-in for the gym. We have little rooms here, like yoga rooms. But this was the main gym. This has been here for a long time. So we have one court this way, one court that way, then two this way. And there are little locker rooms. Let's go into the men's. They're not, what is this? Okay. Not very big. Oh, it's just toilets. That's grand. Oh, one shower. Show me. But yeah, this is what it's always looked like. Just a simple track is stone. This is a stairwell to it, which is really funny. There's no warning when you're running. Okay, well, oh well. So that's that. That's just one part of the building. And then let's go to the auditorium side. And I guess we could do a fitness tour too, since this whole building situation is all connected. Okay. This is the lobby for the center. Let's go outside first. Let's show you what that looks like. This is what it looks like from the outside. Used to not look like this. I don't remember what it used to look like. It was really ugly. It was not the most impressive structure. But now it's called the Texas Tech Meeting Hall. It went through renovation on the inside of it recently, and it makes it look a little better. Let's go turn on the lights. So this is tier 1, tier 2, then up there's tier 3. That's the elevator shaft to tier 3. It's definitely, per se, out of spec for what I've designed recently. That's not a good elevator size. That's stupid, but it's out of spec for me. Here we have, I don't know why I didn't just fill this in. It's always been this way. Here we have the maintenance side. This is all of the lighting equipment for this auditorium, which is really cool. Is it on? No. Okay. Let's turn it on. If it's going to work with me today. This is lagging out the computer pretty bad. Okay. So, this is the auditorium. This actually used to be all sand colored. Sand like that. But I changed it to be more Texas Tech-like, and I kind of regret it. I don't think it looks very good. But you got projector screen, projector screen, projector screen, projector screen. All the way up here is an insane view. I love it. It looks cool. I think it's the biggest auditorium that I've ever built. I don't think anything has come close. The Opry is close, but this is in its own league. This took a long time to build. Putting all these chairs there was a lot. But here's the stage. It's set up for some concert of some sort. These lights can turn on, but right now they're powered off. But here we have 2 waiting rooms where they're both flanked, and then the stage this is way before we made standards. This is 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, or 2. So it's a traditional size plus 2. You can see this is a psych scrim type of situation. It's connected to a railing. And then this right here, one of these black things, is a railing. This recently was lifted all the way up, and it had the emergency system put in. But this light rig is not correct. It's normally 1 per 5, but there is 1. Here's 1, here's 1, here's 1, here's 1, and they're not properly spaced. This is 1, 2, 3 between, compared to the 5 that is normal. And this is the whole spotlight of the pit. There is no actual pit in this one, but here's lots of lights. These are supposed to be microphones. This is kind of permanent now. It used to not be there. This structure, I don't know what you'd call it. Light rain starting. Yay! I don't know. I designed it once and I was like, oh, I kind of like how that looks. So I've kept it and I don't want to destroy it because I'll never remember how to put it back. But yeah, that's I still call it the eye center because that's what is in my head. I don't really do stuff with this auditorium because it is just so big. I can count how big the proscenium is real quick. I do want to know. I counted recently, but I forgot the figure because I was wondering. I was like, how wide is this proscenium? Because it's the widest. There's not one. It is 36 wide, and traditionally I do 22, 21 to 25, 26. So being a whole lot bigger is It's a big one. It's a big stage. But I'm proud of it. I think I might return those colors back to the sand. Because I don't like how it looks anymore. So we'll see. Alright, and let's do fitness wing because it's already there. And we're in the same building as it. I know I could make this a little prettier, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. All right, so we're grand. All right, here is the end of the building. What are these? Oh, wait, is this an office? This is an office, wonderful. And then B1 HVAC. Don't know what that is, but this is air conditioning. We have an elevator and stairs. We'll take the stairs to the rec center side A. So you can actually only get to this area from there. That's an emergency exit. There is no, you have to click the button to leave. There's no thing right there to let you back in. So if you want to get over here, you have to do all of that. You have to check in on this side first, or check in on that side, come over here. All right, let's go down and pretend we're walking in for the first time. So this is the rec. It is interesting. I have that BYU Idaho type of thing. I don't think BYU Idaho actually has this, but I call it that. So the Texas Tech Recreation Center, it was completed 5/22/2020, so it's over 5 years old now, which is cool. This building has not changed much. This is what it looks like. A different building used to be in this spot. It was kind of Polynesian looking. It was made out of oak logs and oak planks. It was cool, but I remember its purpose. Someone's at my front door. Let's see who it is. It's my neighbor. My neighbors are very in and out. Drives me for long, they're loud. So here's what it looks like on the inside. You have seating area in the Texas Tech colors. There's the front desk. Here's the check-in. Then over here is like an eating area where we can get smoothies and all of that. Okay, so this is a very boring rec in my mind. There's not much going on. So over here is the, I guess, free weight area. The mechanical gym. It even has a number. So, I don't have a mod in Minecraft to, make it have weights or anything like that. But this is where it'd be. There's two upper levels. This one connects. As you can see, it's still in that eye-centered design. The union design because they're attached. I wanted to keep it the same. We also have some locker rooms down here. Yeah, all this seems very locker room-like. Okay, cool. So that's that. I don't know what else to say. Let's go up a floor. Here's the staircase. Cool foyer type of situation. Here you have some little rooms that you could rent out. I'm thinking mat room type of situation, yoga room. No predetermined size, it was empty space that I needed to use. And then there's the entrance and more locker rooms on this floor. Nothing much going on. You go up here, changes a little bit. Here's another little room. This has another foyer situation. We go around this way. We have, I think these are just regular restrooms. Oh, with lockers, okay. I think these are just workout areas. It's been a while since I've been in this area. So, yeah, it just looks like, wow. I just have rooms out of the wazoo. Oh, here's pickleball. Do you remember that? It's BYU Idaho pickleball. I thought that was cool. Here's another room. Another big room. Oh no, that's the that's the staircase. Where am I going? Mechanical. Okay. Oh, this is for the pool. You can see into the pool. Ooh. Yeah, that's cool. Forgot this was here. I guess I could block that off a little earlier, like around here. If I could block it off here. Oh well. So this floor is boring. And then here's a staircase with a nice foyer. This is more outdoorsy stuff, I guess. Here's locker rooms again. Go me. Locker rooms on the roof floor. Here is rock wall. I didn't know how to make it look like a rock wall. But I guess I do now. So I guess I could change that. Oh well. A42. Tennis court. Tennis court. Oh, a soccer field. That's cool. Cool design. Locker room again. I guess, yeah, soccer field. Not actual grass. Skylight. Natural light. Because lighting takes a lot of time. I like the, just how, I wanted to make it interesting instead of just like this type of ceiling. That's cool. And then pool is this way. I guess I could have put glass here. Okay. A4. Oh, this is the 4th HVAC system is what that means. Don't know I have 2 doors. That seems ridiculous. All right, here's the swimming pool. Lots of glass. Same type of ceiling as the other one. Again, lockers. Nothing much. That one has a lot of showers, but I guess that makes sense because it's a pool. But yeah, that's the wreck. There's more to explore. This whole world is extensive. And I thought, just because this one was connected, I could do it. That's a thing we gotta explore. Those are homes. There's a Target. There's lots going on. That's the high school I went to. Looks just like it. I think it looks like it. It probably doesn't. It's Minecraft, so it's not as detailed as it could be. But yeah, what's this? Just a long string of offices. Okay, there we go. All right, well, that's that. So, yeah, so that's HVAC. As you can see, this is like the radiator. Don't go near it. Oh, here's a jail. This is like the little jail for the campus. It's cute. It's just a holding area. It's not like a real jail. But it exists because I thought it was funny. So that's that. But yeah. That's the law building. It used to not look like that. That was re-renovated. That's the bowling alley. That's the jail. This is the union. That's the old music building. We'll go through all of these shortly. Hopefully this one wasn't too bad. Yeah. That's the union. And is that okay? Well, don't know where we're going next, but we'll go somewhere.